So the first video on the channel, we have an NFL Imperialism video, but it's going to be done a little bit different. So you might have noticed that all the teams are kind of in random starting locations. Each team is starting with the face of their franchises from. So, for example, Derrick Henry's from Yulee, Florida, which is northern Florida. So the Titans are starting in northern Florida. TJ Watt is from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. So that's where the Steelers are starting. So what are some of the rules of this video? Or this conquest is what I'm going to be calling it. Taking an empty state allows the signing of one free agent. The quote-unquote general, to give it that war vibe, of each team can't be stolen by another team. They can't be dropped, however. And I'll put a list of who those people are. The defending team has home field advantage in each matchup. You'll also notice that in addition to the team logos, you're going to see some green and red circles. Those are boosts and sabotages. So we'll go through the boosts really quick. In Nebraska, we have rally the recruits, plus 10 overall to the worst offensive and defensive starter on the roster. Court-martial in Arkansas, force random adjacent team to drop one player. Questionable recruiting in New Hampshire, steal a player from a random adjacent team. Hunker down in Idaho, team cannot attack next time they're selected, but they also are protected from their next potential attacker. Camaraderie in Hawaii, plus 10 overall boost to one player on the general side of the ball, whether that be offense or defense. Letters from home in West Virginia, boost a player to 99 overall. And then finally, injured in action, which doesn't sound like a boost, but it is. And that one's in Kentucky. Next time this team attacks or defends, their opponent must bench their general, or if the general's not on the team, the best player they have on their roster. And then for the sabotages, in Nevada, we have assassination. Team must drop their general to free agency, but they can also sign another free agent of their choosing. In Alabama, we have homesick, which is the best overall player returns to the team occupying their hometown. If there's no team there, the player just goes to free agency. And then we have trenchfoot in Kansas. Release the starting offensive and defensive lineman at random. So let's get into the first spin here. First spin, we have the Cowboys, and they're going to be going, what direction are we going to go in? Northeast. So the Cowboys going northeast, puts them against the Seahawks, just catches the edge. Not really a game. And to be honest, during this time, I was still figuring out the sliders. I didn't realize sliders affected simulation. So I was figuring out the sliders. I was figuring out what game mode to best play in. So there was high scoring and there was some excitement. So these first couple games they're low scoring. I don't think the Cowboys scored in the second half of this one. It was kind of ugly. So we'll just see. They're going to ice it out here. The Seahawks are, that is. And so the Seahawks will be taking over the Cowboys territory, which is a tiny little piece of Louisiana where CeeDee Lamb is from. So they'll be the first winner on the board. This one could have, the angle that they could have edged into the power or the boost, but I didn't want to start it with a team getting a boost right off the bat. So I just leaned towards the matchup and wanted to see what would happen here. And so with that, they take a knee, ice it out in the game. Mike McCarthy not very happy. Always coming up short, Mike McCarthy. Good for you, Bucko. Geno Smith, Resurgence, and Dak Prescott. So here we go. Let's get rid of the Cowboys. See you later, Cowboys. Stretch out this nice little green color. And let's get into our next spin. And who are we going to have? We are going to have the Patriots. Patriots are located up in Michigan, thanks to Matthew Judon. And they're going to be going west. West puts them up against the Detroit Lions. The game was so terrible, I just skipped right over it. Erase the Lions. It's already gone. Up to the next spin. Let's get after it. The Browns. And the Browns are going... What direction are we going in here? We're going to the northwest, which has them take over New Mexico. And when they take New Mexico, that means they get to pick up a free agent. That free agent is DeAndre Hopkins, who's still not been signed to a team. He's been linked to the Patriots, I guess, so far this offseason. But right now in this conquest, he is on the Browns. That reunites Deshaun, rub down Watson with Nuke. And we'll see what they can do for the rest of the conquest. All right, let's get into the next spin. Let's see. Hopefully we get a game here. So we got the Saints. And they are going to be going down and to the right. I just skipped this game. It was bad. Jalen Waddle had a good game, but the AI at the end of the games is terrible.
and they just let the clock run out. So let's get into the next spin. I promise I'll show more gameplay once the games actually start picking up. So we get the Vikings, and let's see where they're going to be going. So the Vikings are going to be going up and to the right, which pitches them against the Seahawks. So this game was close throughout the whole thing. Old school Geno throw right there. So I wanted to show the end of it. Let's see what happens here. Everyone's waiting around. Yeah, so the AI, I don't know what it is. They just, like, the Saints could have come back in the last one, and they just let the clock run out. Like, they just threw like a little short pass to Alvin Kamara over the middle and just let the clock run out. Takes a snap on 2nd and 10. Geno's got some wheels, rolls out to the left, picks up about 6. 3rd and 4 in the red zone now. Plenty of time still on the clock. I don't know what the deal is either with Madden, but they always do overtime, like the playoffs, like the new playoff rules, even though these obviously aren't playoff games. So I don't know what's up with that. I wish they would just do it correctly when you played, or if you could pick how it was going to go. Geno, 3rd and 4, takes a snap, 20-yard line, and throws a dot to Noah Fant. The go-ahead touchdown, walk-off touchdown. Game's over. Seahawks advance. Get rid of the Vikings. Seahawks now control all of Louisiana and all of Mississippi. And let's get into the next spin here. Who do we got? We got the Packers. And where are the Packers going to be going? Packers are in North Carolina, don't forget, because Jair Alexander's from North Carolina. So they're going to go up to the left, which means they take Virginia. They're going to pick up a free agent. That free agent is not flashy, but it's Rodney Hudson, the center. That's the worst position that they have on their offensive line. So it shores up their offensive line and makes them a better team, gives Jordan Love more time to throw. All right, let's get into the next spin here. So what do we got? We got the Panthers. And what direction are they going to be going in? They're down in Florida, don't forget. And they're going down to the left, which pits them up against the Broncos. That spin actually didn't matter because the only way they could go is down. When they go down, the only way they could play anybody was Denver. So, again, slow game. Russell Wilson was terrible. He didn't. I don't think he threw a touchdown in the entire game. So it's, it is what it is. I think after this game is when I kind of figured out the sliders and everything. We started getting some higher scores. The Chiefs did put up a better score. They won 35-21 in the clip I didn't show. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It got corrupted or something. But this one, it's over at this point. I mean, the Broncos have no timeouts. Carolina has the ball. All they have to do is victory formation and take it to the end of the game. Let me tell you, just as a little side note into the background of making these videos or making this video, there's so much involved in putting these together and getting these clips and getting all the spinning and all that stuff. And it's so time consuming. So if you guys follow anybody else who makes these, just know that, and obviously they're better quality than this, just know that they are putting so much work into those. So any support you can give them is amazing, because it definitely takes some time to get these done. With that, victory formation for the Panthers. It's done. They move on. Again, the spin at the beginning, the direction didn't really matter. I was just basically looking up or down, and it went down. So there goes the Broncos. They're out of this. It's probably for the best because Russell Wilson is terrible in simulation. Let's get into the next spin. So we got the Rams going like northwest, which puts them up against the Chiefs. And I just said that was the one I didn't get the clip for. They won 35-21. It was a blowout. It was terrible. Next, Eagles. Who are they going up against? Eagles are going up into the left, which puts them up against the Browns. Again, Eagles great in simulation. Browns, for whatever reason, just completely botched this. I don't know. I mean, there's a minute and a half left. That's a good pass to the sideline. He doesn't get out of bounds for some reason. Like, the AI is just so weird in simulation. So right there, didn't get out of bounds, right? I mean, they theoretically have a chance to come back at this point. but he literally fights to stay inbounds. It makes no sense. And they're not hurrying up. They're not spiking it. They're not doing anything. So then now we throw a short pass. He finally gets out of bounds. Gain of 2 yards. Whoop-de-doo. It just doesn't, I don't know. It without the sliders and you just let the simulation run, they just do the dumbest things. So they're still not hurrying up. Minute and 5 left. He got out of bounds. So I guess it doesn't matter there. Minute and 5 left. 2nd and 8. Let's see what Deshaun Watson can do here. Long pass right down the middle of the field, though. They have no timeouts. Big first down. David Njoku again. This is where it frustrates me, right? So the clock's just ticking. Play clock is ticking. What is happening? Why is there no rush? So now we're down to 40 seconds. And he sits back there, dumps it right, like gain of 6 right in the middle of the field. It literally makes no sense. And the clock just continues to run. So obviously, as you can probably tell, the Eagles are going to take this one. The Browns have completely blown the end of this game. Absolutely no clock management whatsoever. 15 seconds left. This is probably going to be the last play. Deshaun Watson, big completion to DeAndre Hopkins, but it doesn't matter because they didn't score and they were still going to be a touchdown behind. So the Browns and their huge territory is now taken by the Eagles. That'll put the Eagles as the biggest territory. So next spin, let's see who we get here. We got the Ravens, and they're pointed south. I don't know what happened to the directional clip. So they got pointed south, and I said it was like southeast. So they went to Hawaii. I just pretend like a Hawaii and Alaska where they are on this map. So they went to Hawaii. So it's a couple great things for them. They, one, get a free agent. So that free agent, just considering the history that they've had at the position and how they don't really have a great running back. J.K. Dobbins is good. They pick up Dalvin Cook. Rushing attack's going to be insane now with him and Lamar. And then they also get the camaraderie boost. That gives them plus 10 overall to one player on offense. And since Mark Andrews is the general of that team, it has to be on the same side as him. So after looking, I decided to give the plus 10 to Zay Flowers, boosting him to an 87 overall and giving him a much needed bump to the Ravens wide receiver room. So now they're in great shape. The boost to their wide receiver and adding Dalvin Cook, it's a mini overhaul of the offense. All right, so I want to do a recap of the map. This is after turn 10. And I wanted to tell you guys, if you can't see, some teams got really small slices. So the red slice at the bottom in Texas, that's the Buccaneers. The 2 blue slices, actually 3 blue slices in Florida are the Titans at the top, the Chargers in the middle, and then the Panthers at the very bottom. And then over in New Jersey, for anyone who doesn't know what New Jersey is, that's the little blue state to the right of the Falcons. That is the Colts. So it's tight to squeeze them all in here, but that's where they are. And as we progress, we'll make the logos a little bit bigger so everyone can see what's going on. All right, next spin. Getting on turn 11 here. So we got the Eagles, and they're going kind of down to the right, so like southeast. So that puts them up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We jump in here at the beginning of or middle to the end of the fourth quarter. 17-9, Philadelphia. Again, I think this is one of the games that the AI just completely botched. So they have a chance here. Obviously, they get a touchdown and 2-point conversion. They are tied up, and the game will go to overtime. The short pass to the running back, of course. Clock still continues to run. There's no rush by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, despite having 3 timeouts. I don't know if they're just really trying to edge the clock and score so the Eagles don't have any time left. Huge pass over the middle. I believe that was to Chris Godwin from Baker Mayfield. It actually wasn't. This is from some guy I don't know. Grieger? I'll have to look him up. I've never heard of him before. Great, huge pass over the middle. Again, clock continues to run. No timeout taken. On the 32-ish yard line, Baker drops back. Short pass to the outside. Makes himself stay in bounds. I just don't like the AI. It's like the intelligence of the AI changes with the sliders too. It's not even just like the catching and pass coverage and, the actual mechanics of the game. It's like the actual intelligence of the AI and how they handle clock situations changes. Baker drops back, just stands, rolls out, throws. Huge completion to Mike Evans across the middle. He lost about 2 yards after the catch, but that's okay. So now they're on the 5, first and goal on about the 5 or 6 yard line. Still, clock continues to run. Oh, I'm sorry. They took a timeout, finally. Okay, 31 seconds left, timeout. All they need to do is score, 2-point conversion, game goes to overtime. That's it. Okay, Buccaneers get lined up. And what's Baker going to do? Drops back, rolls out to the left, could run a touchdown, and just instead throws an interception. He had a wide open path to the end zone, and instead just throws a pick. That ends the game, and the Philadelphia Eagles take over the entire state of Texas. All right, next spin. Let's get some boosts. Let's get some sabotages. So we get the Bills, and the Bills are going to be going... What direction are we going to go here? They're going to be going to the east, which puts them into Delaware, which gives them a free agent. They don't have any holes in their roster, so we're going to use that free agent to pick up Marcus Peters, put him on the squad. Really, really good secondary now. And let's take a look at the map. So the Bills are right between where you see the Packers and the Falcons. So they have Delaware and they have Maryland. All right, let's get into the next spin here. So we are going to have the Titans. And where are the Titans going to be going? They are going to be going northeast. It puts them up against the Dolphins. Let's get into it. All right, so we're at 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dolphins are down 20-10. Tua, 1st and 10 from his own 35. Drops back. Quick pass over the middle. Complete. I believe that's Jalen Waddle. Becomes one of his favorite targets through this last 2 minutes. 2nd and 4. Sideline pass. Again, the AI not getting out of bounds. But I guess they have all 3 timeouts, so they're pretty confident they can get down the field. 2-end shotgun. And got all the time in the world. Another quick sideline pass. Again, not out of bounds. 1 minute left. So it's 20-10. All right. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Huge pass to Tyreek Hill. Who would have guessed Tyreek Hill would just burn the defender like that? So now it's going to be 20-17. There's 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dolphins need a field goal. So they have to get the onside kick and then get a field goal. They have all 3 timeouts, though, 15 seconds on the clock. Going for the onside. And the Titans player boots it right back to the Dolphins. So the Dolphins have 15 seconds. They're on their own 40. All they need is a field goal, so they need about 20, 25 yards, probably. Tua, all the time in the world. Quick pass over the middle to the running back. Timeout. Next play, 1st and 10, 8 seconds left on the clock on their own 46. Oh no, on the Titans 46. Tua has all the time in the world. Throws a bomb up to Jalen Waddle, incomplete. 1 second left on the clock. From their own 46, 2nd and 10. Tua takes the shotgun snap. Titans rushing 3. Bombs it. Chosen Anderson with the touchdown on the Hail Mary. The game ends. 1 second left in the clock. The Titans lose. The Dolphins take Northern Florida. And let's get into our next spin here. So we're going to have the Bears. Where are the Bears going to be going? Bears are going to be going kind of northwest. Puts them up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game kind of was just, it's kind of high scoring, but there was really nothing super exciting. 17 seconds left. Justin Fields takes the knee. Ices the game. Bears beat out the Jags. Again, uneventful. So let's get into, let's take a peek at the map here really quick once this game ends. All right. So you can see right there, Jacksonville is in Tennessee. So the Bears have Northern Georgia and now all of Tennessee. Let's get into our next spin. We have the Bills
Powerhouse of a team. Where are the Bills going to be going? Where's their wrath going to be? So kind of northwest. So who would have guessed it? The Bills smashed the Falcons. Josh Allen throws 3 touchdowns. Greg Russo 3 sacks. So they're going to be taking the remainder of, or half of Pennsylvania. The other half is owned by the Chiefs. So now the Bills have all of Maryland and then half of Pennsylvania. Next spin, we got the Panthers. Where are the Panthers going to be going? Panthers going to the Chargers. Close game. One of the highest scoring of the video so far of this conquest. 2.5 minutes left. 3rd and 10. Bryce Young steps back. Huge pass. That was almost a 20-yard gain. 19 yards. Was that Shi Smith? Bryce Young backs up to take it. Shotgun. Watch how badly Bryce Young blows this game. So great extra effort from Hayden Hurst there. It's his first down, 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. After the 2-minute warning on the Chargers 46, 1st and 10 for Bryce Young. Drops back again to Hayden Hurst, becoming his favorite target. 1st and 10 from the 30, so about 16-yard game. No huddle, all 3 timeouts. Bryce Young steps back. Hello to Khalil Mack. You can't be doing that when you have this much time left in the game. Bryce Young steps back again, all the time in the world, takes another sack. 2 sacks in a row with less than a minute and a half left in the game. All right, so 3rd and 24 now. Bryce Young on the 44 takes another sack from Joey Bosa. 3 sacks in a row. 4th and 30 from their own 50, or from the 50. Huge pass, not quite enough. 27 yards, needed 30. 55 seconds left in the game. And I just added that because that's exactly what the Panthers did. They flopped. So now the Chargers, you see way down in Florida, the tiny little Chargers, tiny little Panthers, they take over the majority of Florida, or at least half of it. Let's get into the next spin. Got the Bills again. And where are the Bills going to take their onslaught now? They're going north. Who does that pitch them against? The Giants. So 20-20, kind of unexpected. Nice little run from Damian Harris to ice this game out. 22 seconds left. Why the Patriots got rid of Damian Harris is kind of beyond me. I guess they're really confident in Ramondre Stevenson. But, yep, so now the Bills take over their home state of New York. Let's get into the next spin here. We got the Commanders. Where are the Commanders going to be going? Commanders are going to be going southwest-ish. So finally, we got another boost picked up by the Commanders, injured in action. So the next time the Commanders attack or defend, the opposing team must bench their general. And the Commanders are also picking up a free agent for their team. And after a little deliberation, have decided they simply cannot go without Zeke Elliott. He's pissed the Cowboys let him go, so he's going to a team, gives him 2 cracks at them a year, and easily tops the depth chart in DC. I resized and I moved the Chargers, Bears, and Bills logos so they're easy to see, and now that they have larger territories, and now that they've been resized, nothing else about the location or logos will change. Outside of maybe the Colts if they ever leave New Jersey, because they're also a very small logo. All right, let's get into the next spin. Who do we got? We got the 49ers. Which way are they going to go? They got the Eagles right next to them. And yep, that's where they're headed, down south. Now, Potato didn't record it. It was a really good game, too. The 49ers lost 38-41. Brock Purdy threw up 324 and 5 in the losing effort. Let's get into the next spin. Let's try not to delete any more footage. And we have the Bears. And where are the Bears going? The Bears are going to be going... Bears are going to be going southwest, which sends them into Alabama. That gives them the homesick sabotage, which sends the best player to the team occupying their home state. Their best player, Tremaine Edmonds, was born in Danville, Virginia, which is a city currently held by the Green Bay Packers. So Edmonds is now a Packer.
All right, let's get the next spin here. And we have the Texans and where they're going to be going. Texans are going to be going kind of southwest. That puts them in Alaska, and with their free agent, they're going to pick up. Let's see, who are they going to pick up? They picked up Casey Hayward, shore up their cornerbacks. So then we get the Eagles going west. That pitches them against the Texans. And as you would expect, the Eagles are absolutely smashing the Texans. The Texans never really stood much of a chance. So the Eagles, technically Alaska is not obviously west of Texas, but for the case of this video and where they are on the map, that's what we did. Jalen Hurts here takes off. Huge run. Kind of sealing the game. 1st and 10, picks up like 25 on the scramble. Now they're inside the 20, inside the 15 actually, then the 14-yard line, 13-yard line. Nice little handoff. Nothing doing there. Lost a yard. Another timeout by the Texans for whatever reason. Guess you have to try to make the comeback. And Jalen Hurts hikes the ball. Another handoff. Another absolutely nothing. Lost another yard. And that brings up 3rd and 13? 3rd and 12. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun for some reason. Another handoff. This time getting a good chunk of yards. Got about 5, 6. 4th down, kicking the field goal. It's going to put the Eagles up 38-21. And that's all going to... that basically ices the game. That's not much chance to come back here. Eagles kick off. 12 seconds left. See if the Texans can do anything with this return here. And they get up to about the 22-yard line. 5 seconds left on the clock. CJ Stroud back. Shotgun. Take the snap. And good completion, but it's in the middle of the field and they have no timeouts. So the Texans just kind of waste the clock away. And now the Eagles have a weird territory. They have kind of looping around the Ravens. So let's get into the next spin here. And we got the Colts. Where are the Colts going to be going? And the Colts are right into the Bills. And now they're going southwest-ish, which is against the Bills. And as you can imagine, 45-16. Disgusting. Pretty much ices the game out. I just showed the last punt. 0 seconds on the clock. And the Bills absolutely smashed the Colts. The Colts did absolutely nothing. They were in a tiny little area. It's not like they really made an impact. And then we got the Bills again. And the Bills are going to be going south, basically south. Puts them up against the Green Bay Packers. So this is a great one. 31-31. A little less than 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jordan Love drops back. Nice little drop off. There's actually a good chance this is a good game. 3 timeouts apiece. 1:30 on the clock. Jordan Love takes a snap. Huge pass to Christian Watson. Huge pass. Long touchdown. The burner. He's going to be doing that a lot in the regular season in real life. But Josh Allen gets the ball back. Plenty of time to do something with it. Let's see what Josh Allen can do. Slings it to Stephon Diggs, who is currently, I guess, holding out. I don't know what he's doing right now. Josh Allen said it's nothing. Stephon Diggs is not there at that mini camp or whatever. Stephon Diggs again. This looks like real Bills football. Okay, Josh Allen in the shotgun, the 41-yard line, less than a minute left. Stands in the pocket and hits Stephon Diggs for a 3rd time in a row. Let's see what they can do now. 30 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. The 30-yard line. Josh Allen has all day. Oh, and then a strike down the sideline to Dawson Knox. Not to be forgotten over Dalton Kincaid. All right, Jordan Love back on the field. Still 30 seconds on the clock. There's still time to do something here, but they hand the ball off for whatever reason. Burn a timeout. Jordan Love back in the shotgun. 20 seconds left. All they have to do is get in field goal range and they win this game. Drops back, throws a nice strike over the middle. Timeout. One more completion, timeout. They can ice this with a field goal. Jordan Love, that might be enough. Got to the 40-yard line almost exactly. It doesn't look like they're going to be going for the field goal. It's tough to tell, though, because they are going for the field goal. The AI leaves the offense on during that. Sean McDermott comes over, tries to ice the kicker. Attempt 2 here. At the kick, not. And it's up. And it's short. Wow. Okay. He missed. All right. So we're into overtime. 38-38. Josh Allen's got the ball in shotgun. Decent completion. Ran backwards for some reason. Lost a bunch of yards. Okay. Josh Allen under center. Handoff. The Damian Harris? Who is that? Nope, couldn't tell. But the handoff. Josh Allen's back in shotgun now. See if they can do something here to pull this game out. All day to throw. My God. And then get sacked. God. You got wheels, man. Just take off. Why are you waiting there? So it's 3rd and what? 13? Josh Allen nearly throws an interception. Now it is... No. Is that 13? Yeah. 4th and 13. The punt. Look at that punt, though. Puts the Packers on the 1-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 1. Plenty of time on the clock in overtime. All they need is a field goal here to win it. Jordan Love. Ridiculous pass. Gain of 2 yards. Nearly a safety. I'm actually not sure how that wasn't a safety. I guess forward progress, but he wasn't even moving forward yet. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Decent gain, about 4, 3rd and 5. Very manageable. Hopefully they can keep this drive going. Jordan Love drops back. Throws a little sideline thing. He doesn't get out of bounds. But he gets the first down. So now Jordan Love under center. They can really take their time here. 2 timeouts. Actually, they need to take their time to make sure that if they don't score, that Josh Allen has no time to score himself. 2nd and 1, they don't convert. 3rd and 1. Jordan Love and shotgun. On their own 32. Hands off again to Aaron Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. They must have converted because it was just 1st and 10. Huh. Must have missed a play. Anyways, 2nd and 3. Little dump off to Aaron Jones. Another first down. Minute and almost exactly a minute on their own 47. Jordan Love with the circus throw. Romeo Doubs. Jordan Love back under center. Drops back. Man, why is he so good in Madden? Like, no one's ever even seen him play. It's wild how his completion percentage. What the hell was that? All right. 2nd and 10. Not sure what that was. Guess nothing was going on downfield. 2nd and 10 from their own 27, or from the Bills 27. 22, 21, 20. Jordan Love rolls out. Lot of open space, and he scrambles right in for the touchdown to ice the game. What a great way to finish it. Showing off the wheels, left him completely alone to do that. And the Bills get edged out. The first Titan has fallen. Okay, now we got the Bears. Which way are they going? Going to be going northeast, which pitches them up against the Commanders. 24-16, minute 35 left in the 4th. And completion on the sideline, gain 3. Back into the shotgun. I believe Sam Howell is starting. In the shotgun again. Another little sideline pass. In a bounds. Yeah, it appears to be semi-intelligent throwing these sideline passes, despite having 3 timeouts. Sam Howell with the bomb. Nearly intercepted. Wow. That would have just ended the game. Sam Howell now under center. Let's see what he does. Still drops back. Ooh, what a strike. Terry McLaurin right over the middle. Puts him on the 6-yard line. So they do need 8 to tie this up. So they're going to have to get a 2-point conversion. Drops back. Strike. Oh, what the hell was that? He just throw it. He like got hit as he... Wow. Okay, he got hit as he caught it and threw it to the other guy. Okay, now they're going for the 2-pointer. And they get it. Easy peasy. 24-24, 53 seconds left. Unfortunately, that means the Bears get the ball back. But if you guys recall, the Commanders have their boost, which makes the Bears bench their general, who in this case was Justin Fields. So the Bears have been playing kind of with a leg down the whole time. The boost or the boost, injured in action. The Bears weren't great before without Justin Fields. It's a miracle they're even in this game. I'm not even sure who their backup is. Wow, huge run. Too bad it's the end of the quarter, and we're going to overtime. Man, a lot of overtime games. All right, the Commanders get the ball first in overtime. Sam Howell in shotgun. Nice little strike over the middle. Huge gain. Wow. Yak it up. Who's that? Curtis Samuel? Yep. Sam Howell back under center. 5:25 left. All the time in the world. Short little pass. Got the first down, though. On the Bears 41 now. Got 3 receivers. Nice little strike. Terry McLaurin. Not sure where he was going. He was running kind of sideways. It seems like the Commanders are just moving up and down the field with ease. Now, nice running play. Wow, huge running play. Antonio Gibson. Damn, nice 14-yard run. Talk about someone who just got completely shunned in the actual NFL. Antonio Gibson, no respect. Sam Howell drops back. Nice little dump off. Really threatening here. 10-yard line. They score, they win. And they pull it out. Jahan Dotson. 30-24. And the Washington Commanders take the huge area that the Bears had, threatening for one of the larger territories. Now we got the Packers again. And which way are the Packers going to go? Packers are going to go north, and that gives them the boost. Letters from home, which boosts one of their players to 99 overall. Could have done Jordan Love. Thought that would be cheating. Decided to do Christian Watson to 99 overall. Let's get into our next matchup here. It's Green Bay at Kansas City. This is a powerhouse. Now remember, Green Bay already took out the Bills. 13-14. Low scoring, which is surprising, given what both teams have been doing so far in this conquest here. Wow, huge catch. Right over the top. Mossed him. Took another 5 or 6 yards. 1st and 10 on the 36. They just need a field goal to win this. Jordan Love scrambles. Gonna get the edge. You got the edge. Cuts back inside. Huge gain. 19 yards. Shotgun from the 17. Hands it off to Aaron Jones, who gets blown up. No gain. 2nd and 10, 59 seconds left. They have this. I mean, as long as they could just run the ball 2 more times, kick a field goal, win the game. Hand the ball off to Aaron Jones. Chugs ahead for another 3. Chiefs have no timeouts now. All it's going to take is one more play from the Packers and then kick this field goal. Hand it off to Aaron Jones. 3 more yards. And here comes the field goal with 17 seconds left. They don't even bother to calling a timeout. Going to let it run all the way down. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and they get the lead. 2-point lead. Now, the Chiefs only need a field goal. So, I mean, they don't have any timeouts or any time. 2-1, and he heaves it up. Patrick Mahomes, and incomplete. So, the Green Bay Packers have now knocked out the Bills and the Chiefs and hold, argue, close to the second largest territory in the Conquest so far. Who do we got next? We got the Bengals. Wow, what are the Bengals doing? So the Bengals are going to be going north. They didn't really have much of a chance of playing a game just because how much time or free space they had around them. So they're going to pick up Ben Jones. They're going to move him from left guard to center. Or from center to left guard, sorry. Because their offensive line is tough. Now let's get into this next spin. So we have the Packers. And which way are they going to be going? Let's find out here. They're going to be going southwest. So they're going to be picking up John Johnson. I did not realize how bad their safeties were. So they're going to add him, shore up their secondary a little bit. Next spin, we got the Commanders. Which way are they going to go? They're going to go northeast, which puts them up against the Packers. And as you can expect, the Packers absolutely dismantled the Commanders. This game was never a game. The Commanders just kind of dink and dunk their way to nothing. And it was surprisingly, Christian Watson hadn't really made an impact after being bumped to a 99 overall. Great throw. This game, he put up a six catch for 142 yards and 3 touchdown line. So he showed off the 99. Sam Howell, short completion over the middle. And we're going to cut it off there because who cares? The game's disgusting and it's over. Next one up is the Chargers. Chargers going to be going northwest. Put them up against the Miami Dolphins here. So Chargers at Miami. Justin Herbert has the ball. They have 56 seconds left on their own 34. This little dump off. Gain of 10. 1st and 10. This game is close. This game has been close. More than capable of coming back here. 30 seconds left. Nice little sideline pass. Got out of bounds. Saved the timeout. 29 seconds on their own 49. 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert in the shotgun. What's he going to do? Nice pass over the middle. Gain of 9. Use their first timeout. Or second timeout, sorry. Herbert in the shotgun again. 25 seconds. Opponent's 40. Nice pass over the middle. And their final timeout was taken. 20 seconds left on the 22. Easily in scoring distance. Need a touchdown, though. Herbert scrambles. Throws a interception. But what's going to happen here? We get a flag. We get pass interference on the defense in the end zone, putting the ball on the 1 yard line. Justin Herbert literally just gives the ball to Austin Eckler and they win the game. But what does he do instead? Stands there, scrambles, gets sacked. Game is over. On to the next spin. What a disgusting way to finish it. We got the Raiders. I think it's their first time actually getting selected. And they're going north, puts them against the Jets, battle in California. Jets absolutely smashed the Raiders. So we're going to see, I think, a quick handoff here from Aaron Rodgers. Whoop-de-doo. And then they're going to go into victory formation, as that was the last timeout of the Raiders. They're going to burn the rest of the clock. Jets are going to take it 27. And the Raiders are gone. So the Jets own the majority of California, except that weird little chunk that's owned by the Eagles. Let's get to the next spin. What do we got? We have the Bengals. And what are the Bengals going to be doing here? The Bengals are going to be picking up Brian Bulaga and moving him to center. I know that sounds weird. Is that realistic? No. Does it make it a little more interesting? Sure, because the free agent pool is getting rather skim. Then we get the Seahawks. So the Bengals offensive line is looking great now. Probably their biggest weakness before all this. So 35-35. Seahawks at Packers. 37 seconds left. Big run. All the Seahawks need is a field goal on the 27-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts. Another run right up the gut, and he just edges the first. Yep, edges for the first down. 31 seconds. They call timeout for some reason. Another handoff. Pretty good run. What was that? 4 yards. Wow, it looked a lot longer than that. 26 seconds on the 16. Geno doing Geno things. Handoff. Kenneth Walker. Now let the clock run down. 3 seconds. 3rd and 5. They're going to kick this field goal. And the Packers are eliminated. So despite what the Packers have done against the other teams, they are officially knocked out. And this is a little map update. The Seahawks have a huge chunk of territory now. And I think we're down to 9 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 teams. Patriots haven't done much, just kind of sitting up in Michigan. Steelers haven't done much either, sitting in Wisconsin. So let's see what happens as we get into the next week. Let's get into the next spin. So we're going to have the Steelers and where they're going to be going. I don't think the Steelers have done anything yet in this video. So they're going to be going northeast. That puts them up against the Patriots. This game is a slog. I mean, it's kind of like how it would be probably in real life. So Patriots out of timeouts. Steelers are up 4. They're just going to run the rest of the clock out on their 4th and 13. I don't know why the clock is running, but the play clock isn't. I don't really know how that works. But the game's over. Steelers take down the Patriots. Now the Steelers own all of Wisconsin and all of Michigan. Still have a tiny territory in comparison to everyone else besides the Cardinals. Let's get into the next spin here. So we're going to have the Eagles. And where are the Eagles going to be going? Eagles are going to be going up. So northwest. Again, another blowout. Surprisingly, the Eagles have like a super team. And somehow the Ravens, even without Lamar Jackson... Oh, no, they still have Lamar Jackson. For some reason, I thought he was gone. Smashed them. 30-15. Run the rest of the clock out here. I can't imagine this would happen in the real NFL. I feel like the score would be flipped. I don't know why they're celebrating. I'll clap in hands. And 2-1. Steelers take them out. Now the Ravens take them out. Now the Ravens are contesting the Seahawks for the largest area. Next spin, we got the Steelers. Where they're going to be going. We're going southwest. So that puts them up against the Seahawks. So the Seahawks are up 8. Kenny Pickett has a chance here. So touchdown? No, out of bounds. 3rd and goal from the 3. Minute 29 remaining. So they scored. That was a touchdown. Okay, so now they're going for the 2-point conversion. I thought that was out of bounds. 2-point conversion, and he drops it. They don't get the 2 points. The Steelers are eliminated off something they very easily got. Now let's get into the next spin. What do we got here? We're going to have the Bengals. Haven't done anything in a while. And where are the Bengals going to be going? The Bengals are going to be going south. So that puts them on trench foot. What trench foot means is they have to release a starting offensive and defensive lineman. So Brian Bulaga is gone. Just joined the team. He's already out. And who's the defensive lineman going to be? BJ Hill. So they are both released. They added the free agent Miles Jack. So they do get the opportunity to add a free agent. Really good middle linebacker. Let's get into the next spin. Their offensive line is kind of just back to where it was. So we got the Ravens. And the Ravens are going northeast. They get to pick up a free agent. They're going to pick up Patrick McCarry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They get the Rally Recruits boost, which gives plus 10 overall to the worst offensive and defensive starter on the roster. So, Patrick McCarry, Tyus Bauer, both get it. Now we're hopping right into the next game here. The Seahawks against the Dolphins. 30 seconds left. 2nd and 2. Just inside the 40. Geno's been on fire, but this game, not so much. Finally comes to a crashing halt. Dolphins smashed him. I'm pretty sure Tua had an insane game in this. Like, he threw for less than 300 yards, but had like 5 touchdowns. Looks like the Seahawks might be scoring here. They're marching down the field. 20 seconds left. Not that it matters, but maybe for a little dignity. From the 8, Geno, 1st and 10. Scramble. And catches the edge of the end zone. Nice little dignity. Don't celebrate. You've been eliminated. Dolphins now, I think, have the largest territory. Let's get into the next spin. And it's going to be the Cardinals. Been very quiet in this video so far. And they're going to be going almost directly south. So they pick up Oregon. And now that they're going to pick up Brian Bulaga, who's now been on 3 different teams. Replaces their terrible center. Not flashy, but something they need. So now we're going to the Dolphins. And the Dolphins are going to be going almost west. That moves them into Arkansas. And they pick up Court Marshall. That forces an adjacent team to drop a player. So the Ravens are going to be dropping a player. And let's see who it's going to be. Ouch. Okay, I knew Lamar Jackson ended up off the team. All right, so next, now Ravens no longer have Lamar Jackson. Let's get into the next spin. We get the Bengals. And who are they going to be playing against? Or where are they going to be going, I should say. So southish west. Puts them up against the Ravens, the newly Lamar Jackson-less Ravens. Tyler Huntley, minute 57 left. Great pass, sideline pass. Stops the clock. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Ravens are down 7. From the Bengals 34. Horrible pass. Drops incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tyler Huntley in the shotgun. Drops back again. Another horrendous pass. Wow, the Ravens are probably sweating right now. Wow, we lost Lamar, and Tyler Huntley is being terrible. Drops back in the shotgun. Pass over the middle, complete to Odell Beckham Jr. Great catch. Puts him inside the 20. Minute 27 left on the clock on the 17. Tyler Huntley. Wow, the toe tap catch by Mark Andrews. Falls out of bounds, stops the clock, 2nd and 9. It was only a 1 yard gain, but still stops the clock, so that's a positive. J.K. Dobbins runs for about 4. Down to under a minute. Tyler Huntley completes it to Patrick Ricard. One of the only teams in the NFL that still uses a fullback. So we got 35 seconds left. Yikes, that was almost intercepted. 30 seconds on the 6, 1st and goal. Tyler Huntley. Is he going to be able to tie the game up here? He does. He throws a strike to the back of the end zone. Who was that? Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. again. Fantastic. One of my favorite players ever to play in the NFL. That catch he had against the Cowboys, one of the greatest catches in NFL history. Greatest catch I've ever seen. So Joe Burrow takes over. Hands it off to Joe Mixon, who gets a huge run off the left side. Man, what was it? 24 yards? No, even longer than that. Jeez, I don't even know how long that was. Huge run, though. Much needed. Now they're on the opposing 39. The Ravens 39. Hands off to Joe Mixon again. Another huge run. Joe Mixon, 15-yard run on that one. Not as long as the first one, but still. I don't know why they keep running the ball. 16 seconds left. Again to Joe Mixon. This time he gets shut down. Might lose a yard there. No, just no gain. And the Bengals go up to kick a field goal. They get iced by John Harbaugh. Attempt 2 at kicking this field goal from the 24. 11 seconds left on the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds. Field goal is good. Ravens are down by 3 with 7 seconds on the clock. Tyler Huntley, recently thrust into the starting role, drops back in shotgun. 2, 1, scrambles out to the right, heaves it up. Caught by Mark Andrews, who somehow gets away from the mob of Bengals there and scores the touchdown to keep the Ravens in this. Wow, the Bengals were robbed. Now the Ravens easily have the largest territory. They have almost the entire Midwest, all the way down to the Southwest. Looks like it's going to be a Dolphins-Ravens battle here. But let's see. So who we got next? We got the Ravens again. And where they're going to be going. We're going to the east. So I could have picked up Lamar again, but I thought it'd be more interesting to pick up somebody else. So I added Julio. If only this was 2014, Julio, Odell Beckham Jr., that would be an amazing combo. So next we got the Cardinals finally doing something again. Let's see what they do. Headed southeast, they pick up the hunker down, which just means they can't attack next time and they can't be attacked. So they're kind of safe. And this late in the game, it's fantastic. So then we got the Ravens at Dolphins here. 2 minutes left. Ravens are getting a lot of action. So this is the two largest territories going up against each other. 2 minutes. Tyler Huntley throws a great screen pass. Well, not so great, I guess. 4-yard gain. Minute 37 left. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 6. Tyler Huntley. Nice first down completion. I think that was Zay Flowers. Nope, Rashad Bateman. Clock continues to run. And the Ravens have to keep pulling out these come from behind victories here. Pass complete. I'm not sure who that was. Can see the number. 47 seconds left. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 1. Tyler Huntley back to pass. Has all the time in the world. Rolls out to the left. Scrambles. He's got some wheels. Not like Lamar, but he does have wheels. 10-yard gain. Out of bounds. Stops the clock. 1st and 10 from the Dolphins 27. 37 seconds here. Are they going to be able to tie this up? Nice completion over the middle. Wow, he gets away from the would-be tackler. That was Zay Flowers. Now from the 9, 30 seconds. Now I wonder if the AI is going to go for 2 in a situation like this if the Ravens score. Drops back, has literally all the time in the world. Could probably scramble for a touch. Definitely could scramble for a touchdown if he had made the decision a little sooner. Gained 5 yards, got out of bounds. 22 seconds on the 4. 2nd and goal. And Tyler Huntley drops back. Throws a strike to who else? Mark Andrews. They score. All they have to do now is kick the extra point, tie this thing up. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, so they did it. We went to overtime. We're at the end of overtime. Man, jarring change there. Tyler Huntley drops back, humongous pass over the middle. That was from their 37 to the Dolphins 35. Zay Flowers again. Clock's ticking down, but all they need is a field goal. They have a timeout. I think they're already in field goal range, so if they just want to, run the ball, maybe get another yard or 2 yards, they call their timeout. The Dolphins called the timeout, iced him. So this is attempt 2, Justin Tucker. Money Tucker. Yep. It's good. The Dolphins get edged out by the Ravens. Now the Ravens own almost the entire United States. Let's get into the next spin here. So the Cardinals, now remember the Cardinals have the boost where they can't be attacked, but they also can't attack. But they're going southeast. And they're going to pick up a free agent. That free agent's Kareem Hunt. So move over James Conner. The Cardinals actually have a really good running back now. Let's get into the next spin. So we have the Ravens again. I mean, there's only 3 teams, so 33% chance that was going to happen. And they go north, which is to attack the Cardinals. But because of that boost that the Cardinals have, that's null, void. We're going to go to the next spin. We got the Jets. Where are the Jets going to go? Now the Cardinals are open for attack, and that's where the Jets are headed. So it's going to be Jets at Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers absolutely smashed the Cardinals. 31-10. Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury, you don't even have a job anymore, bud. Let's move on to the next spin here. So now all we have left, Jets versus Ravens. Obviously don't need a spin. Let's just get into the game. Let's get into the last game here. The only game left, the Jets versus the Ravens. The Jets score. Jumped right into it to take the lead. I'm not sure who number 10 is. Is that Lazard now? I'm not sure. Anyways, 31-28. Jets. Ravens have the whole fourth quarter. Nice pass from Tyler Huntley. Odell Beckham Jr. Drops back in shotgun. Only 8 seconds on the play clock here. Is he going to hike it? There we go. And he takes off, takes the ball himself, and he just dashes down to the 36. Great run by Tyler Huntley. He's got wheels. He's a great backup to have to Lamar Jackson. Tyler Huntley again in shotgun. Is he going to take it again? He's going to take it again, but this time not going anywhere. I think he lost a yard on that one. Back in shotgun once again. 2nd and 11 from the 37-yard line. The Jets 37. Huge pass. Oh, but what do we got here? Rashad Bateman gets the pass interference called against the defender covering him. Puts them down at the 16. And all I need is a field goal to tie this up. Send it to overtime. J.K. Dobbins, not much doing. 2nd and 11. 17-yard line, 3 minutes left. Tyler Huntley's going to try to take it again, lose 2 yards. Yuck. Yikes. Luckily, they can't really get themselves out of field goal range, so even plays like that don't really matter. J.K. Dobbins chugs ahead for about 4. 4th and 9. Justin Tucker comes out. 2 minutes left. Justin Tucker's not going to miss this. Ping. 31-31. There's still plenty of time left for Aaron Rodgers to score here, so you're going to have to see what happens. You get a minute 57. God, plenty of time. Might have to go slow. So Aaron Rodgers back in shotgun. Drops back. Has literally all the time in the world. Rolls out, throws an insane circus catch, or circus pass. Who is that to? Number 6. Sure, number 6 is. Anyways, shotgun again. Throws it to the side. Oh, yuck. I thought that was caught. Oh, look at this animation. This was funny. I remember this. So, goes up for the catch, right? Same guy. Right through his hands. Mecole Hardman. That's who number 6 is. Okay. Yuck. Anyways, Aaron Rodgers. Minute 26 left on the Ravens' 46-yard line. 2nd and 10. Nice little strike right across the middle to Garrett Wilson. Picks up about 6. 3rd and 4. Very manageable. Again, all they need is a field goal to ice this game out and to be the winners here. 57 seconds. Nice run by Breece Hall right up the gut. 7 yards. Ravens timeout. Aaron Rodgers under center. 1st and 10. Ravens 33-yard line. Handoff to Breece Hall. Huge. Oh, wow. Huge run. Down to the 5? Nice run by Breece Hall. He's going to be doing that a lot this year once he is fully recovered from his injury, that was just tragic last year to see that happen to someone who's so talented. 31-31. I mean, this game is basically over. I'm so glad it was so close along the way here. Breece Hall loses 3. Ravens call timeout. Ravens, it doesn't matter at this point. There's no way they could miss this field goal, and that's all they need. Breece Hall takes it down to the 3. I mean, they could score a touchdown here, but they don't have to. 3rd and goal. They don't score on this play. Okay, runs into the defender instead of taking that huge hole that was open for him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Field goal's good. Jets edge out the Ravens. The Tyler Huntley led Ravens. What a miracle. I mean, the Ravens had to play so many games in that, and for them to keep winning, and then even after losing Lamar to keep winning. So thank you guys for watching. This is the first video that's going to be on this channel. I'm going to try to do stuff like this. I even might do some Skyrim content, some Diablo 4, maybe even Total War Warhammer 3. It's going to kind of be a variety channel. I'm going to see what I like doing the most. This was so fun to make, but this took forever. These videos take so long. So if you guys ever watch any of the other, imperialism type channels that make these type of videos, just give them some credit, give them some kudos. It takes so long to put these together. All the clips, cutting everything, the voiceovers for all of it. I know this one is not nearly as good as the other ones that are around there, but I would appreciate some feedback if anybody does watch this. Just let me know if you get to the end here. Let me know what you think I can improve. Let me know ways you think I could improve, whether that's software or, whatever it is. Maybe my voiceover sounds weird. I do have a decent mic, but who knows? So any feedback would be great. All right. Thanks, guys. And I'll be talking to you. I have another great idea for an NFL Imperialism video. I'm going to start putting that together. This one took me about a week. So hopefully in about a week, maybe like the middle of, so it's July right now, July 2023, which is insane. So hopefully about the middle of the month, there'll be another one out. I think it's a really cool idea, but we'll have to see what everyone thinks. All right. Thanks, guys.